Right now I want to talk about the progression that most kids go through when they're trying to field. So a lot of you are coaching younger kids, and the first time they start catching the ball, everything is like this. They're catching like this, but every once in a while they have to catch one up here, they catch it in the nose, and all of a sudden, that's no fun. Okay? So obviously we need to go to getting them to turn the glove over. Now, we're going to show in the video, we show a drill on how to figure out high and low, but most kids don't get that. They just kind of catch the way they used to catching. So they start out, everything's glove down. Then it becomes everything glove up, and they'll start catching everything here, and they're going to start catching everything here and go down, and then they're going to miss balls in the dirt, where if they had just turned their glove over, it would have worked out perfectly. Your job as a coach is to get to progress them through that learning curve. You want them to go from now catching it this way to turning the glove over, and then when they get to turning the glove over, you want to get them to start getting the glove turned down so that we can start catching the ones that are low. Okay? So that's really your job, is just to try and help them progress through that. But also not to kind of freak out when you don't see the progression happening as quickly as you want to see it. What I need you to do is, I'm going to teach you, we've already talked about the progression of learning, and so what we want to do is talk about how to catch balls. Whether you know that ball that's right here, do you catch it this way or do you catch it here? Okay, the way I'm going to teach you is real simple. All we're going to do is we're going to start with our gloves up high, okay, and then bring it straight down in front of you, and right about here it's going to start feeling weird in your wrist, and when it feels that way, that's when you flip it over. Okay, so you should be catching balls that are below that point here all the way down to the ground. Anything below your waist should be, and maybe up to here, should be gloves down, fingers down. Up here, you flip it, and so you just go here. If you're ever unsure as to whether you should catch it above your waist or below your waist, a good rule of thumb is just kind of follow this. Okay? Have you ever worried about which ones you backhand, which ones you should be catching in front of you? Well, we've got another drill very similar to the last one. Ladies, let's start here. Start with your glove up high again, and let's just make a circle. Okay, and as soon as it feels weird, then you flip it over, and those are the ones that you would backhand on this side, and everything else would be out here on your, what we call your glove side. Okay? So as soon as it feels weird, flip it over, and that's the one that you're going to field on that side. Does that make sense?